It's been a long time since the High Point University Panthers have taken the rink, but it is finally time for the 21-22 season for the High Point University Panthers ice hockey team. I'm Graham Tuck, bringing you the action, the third and final game here on the inaugural day of the Elite Junior Profile Showcase here from Orange County Sportsplex in Hillsborough, North Carolina. It's been an eventful day so far for the Panthers and all the teams around the ACHA that are here. We'll do a recap of the day for you briefly. The first game was between the Elon Phoenix and the East Texas Baptist University Tigers. And after a scoreless first period that saw the ice tilted in favor of the Tigers, they finally broke through in the second period and came out victorious. 7-1 was the final there. And then just recently, University of North Carolina Tar Heels took on the Denison Big Red, and it was a 6-2 win to start the season for the North Carolina Tar Heels. So the North Carolina teams are 1-1 in the first two games of the showcase this weekend, and High Point and Lewis have the rubber match so far for the day. We'll go through the starting lineups for the High Point University Panthers. We'll start things off with the forwards, and it is a line that is got a lot of experience under their belt. Centering things up is Tyler Calkins, number 16, the junior. And the two seniors are on the wings beside him. Paxton Nupp, one of the alternate captains, along with Calkins, and Rob Cazzola on the other wing. The two defensemen, Sean Egan, the newly named captain this season, a junior in his own right, and Jack Olson, a transfer sophomore, not a freshman. He gets the call at the other defenseman. And in net for the Panthers tonight, and making his first college start, is number 32, Michael Ohlweiler, who stands at 6'3", 190 pounds, the freshman from East Aurora, New York, I should say. So we'll take a quick break and bring you Panther hockey here from the Orange County Sportsplex. We are just about ready to go here from the Orange County Sportsplex. There you'll take a look at the freshman netminder for High Point University who skates off to the bench. It's Michael Ohlweiler. There you see him in the white mask, standing with his teammates, including Christian Kuntz, who we'll definitely see at some point. And there he is, number 32 in white. He's going to be a big key for the Panthers, hopefully this season, and especially tonight. The Panthers bringing three goaltenders who plan to start three separate games. Eric Smith getting the call tomorrow night, and Sean Moreau getting the start on Sunday afternoon. We are ready to go, and we are underway from here in the Orange County Sportsplex, and Lewis wins the draw. And they'll dump it into the attacking zone. Around the boards, looking for Josh DePego. Taken in the corner by Egan. He tries to get it out and can't, and offsides. Lewis will have to touch up, but High Point clears the zone. Puck leaks into the offensive zone for Carolina. For High Point, I should say. And Josh DePego. Nupp to the slot, and a deflection in front of the net by Logan Kennedy, who's making the start instead of Calkins, a late change. To the point, Olsen's shot is blocked, and it appears that Calkins is on the ice now, and he'll put it back towards the neutral zone for Nupp. Lost in skates, and coming away with it is Morrow. Shot towards Oldweiler, it's wide. Taken at the point by D'Arcy. In the slot, puck is loose, and Oldweiler able to clear traffic for the time being, and the puck clears out. Looking for someone in the slot, nobody home, and Dakota Johnson gets his first touch of the year to clear the zone. Strong forecheck from Ryan Bruin. The DR squared line back out on the line. It's the second line this year. Dakota Johnson, Ryan Henry, and Ryan Bruin. And that'll be icing as the puck will come to the Panthers attacking zone. There you see Ryan Henry on your screen. He was a big piece of the Panthers offense last year. This whole line was a big piece of the Panthers offense last year. Ryan Bruin set to take the face-off, but the Flyers come away with it. Egan unable to keep it at the point, but Olsen is back to collect. To the slot, a costly turnover and a shot, and it's in! Lewis is on the board first after a costly defensive zone turnover from Jack Olsen, the first start of his college career, and Lewis, the Flyers are up 1-0. One shot, one goal for the black and red. And it looked like Matthew Sharp who came away with the tally. 18:32 left in the first. Panthers already down 1-0. Flyers win the draw off the boards and taken in the neutral zone by, it's Ryan Henry. Shot towards and a save by the starting goaltender for Lewis, Michael Fisher. And it's cleared into the neutral zone. Nicholas Fallon, a key freshman for the team this year, took it in the neutral zone. Now in the defensive end, it'll be Sean McDonald coming away with it, the sophomore defenseman. Fallon in the corner. Takes a rough ride in the inboards. Possession being fought for, and behind the net, the Flyers will take it. Clearing trouble are the Panthers, and that's a good defensive play, but the arm is up. Trying to win the race is the freshman Hunter Arsenault, and icing will be waved off. A good forecheck from the Panthers, something that they're no stranger to, and now the pass is intercepted by Fallon into the offensive zone. Fallon fighting for it with his number counterpart, DePego. Flyers come away with it, and now in the neutral zone they get through. To the slot, behind the back pass, nobody's home though, and a good awareness play from Oldweiler to put a blocker to it. Looking for Fallon in the neutral zone, but couldn't find him. Both teams will do a partial line change. In the neutral zone, High Point will come away with the puck, but they'll have to go back to their defensive zone and set up. Turnover. Lewis picks off the pass from Calkins. Now in the slot, another shot, but it whistles wide of Oldweiler's blocker off the glass. High Point will get it back. A good clearance attempt from High Point will send the puck back into the middle of the ice. Behind the net, Kuntz on the ice for the first time. Up for Padgett, but he can't get a stick to it. Aiden Padgett, another key freshman, 6'1", 165 from Warwick, Rhode Island. Turned over in the neutral zone. It'll be Tyler Kramer. Kramer moving in to the slot, and a shot whistles wide. That was a great pass from Kramer. The shot went just wide. High Point moving the other way now. It's Nupp. A shot is blocked in front of the net, but Nupp, puck still loose. Kennedy couldn't get to it. Taken by Cazzola. Big hit along the boards, and puck being fought for. Cazzola comes away with it. On the red line, a shot and a save by Fisher. And that's the best chance that High Point has had so far tonight. There you see Paxton Nupp. He is one of the alternate captains this year assistant captains, I should say, for High Point. Sean Egan, the defenseman, wears the C. Mike Torr was the captain last year. He is now with the team this year. Egan gets the call. Around the boards. Flyers coming away with it. And Ohlweiler will melt it down, and we'll have a face-off. And it appears that somebody took a rough ride in front of the Flyers bench, and they're down in pain. That looks like it's Tyler Kramer who took a nasty spill in front of the Flyers bench and being helped up by one of his teammates. I didn't quite catch what happened there, but he's back to the bench and he seems to be okay, at least for the time being. 15:52 left to go here in the first period. High Point down 1-0 after a costly turnover from Jack Olson gets intercepted, and a 1-on-0 chance is capitalized upon by Matthew Sharp. Face-off won by the Flyers in the neutral zone, and they'll move in. Looking for someone in the slot, but Sharp looking for his second goal of the night on the back door, couldn't collect it. Bruin and Johnson fighting for the puck. Near side boards. Olsen up for Egan. Now Henry off the boards looking for Bruin, but a Flyer will get there first. It's Matthew Morrow, and Johnson thought he might have had a breakaway chance, but he's offsides. Dakota Johnson, if you'll remember, he played a key part in the Panthers' comeback effort in the first round of the ACCHL tournament this past season. The Panthers were down 3-1 with 51 seconds left when Dakota Johnson scored a goal to make it 3-2, and the Panthers couldn't capitalize to tie the game. But Johnson kept the Panthers in it until the end. He's one of their top goal scorers this past season. He's got great hockey IQ. Henry leaves it back for Bruin, and the puck leaks into the neutral zone. A good hit from Egan to depossess the Flyers, but now they've got a 2-on-2. To the slot, and a great save from Ohlweiler, and he'll cover it up. And that's why you got the freshman back there. A great play from number 32 in white. It's the first great save we've seen, hopefully the first of many in his career for the Panthers. And having a solid freshman goaltender is a great key for a team. We just covered UNC the last game. Both of their goaltenders are seniors. The Panthers have 3 freshman goaltenders that they can rely on once Eric Smith and Sean Moreau's time at High Point is done. McDonald along the boards. Hit put on in the scrum by Sean Kelly, another freshman. That one hit off iron, but no further trouble at the point. It's Selman. Wilninski will come away with it for the Flyers. And now coming away with it are the Panthers in their defensive end. A chip pass looking for Kelly in the neutral zone, but he can't find it. And now coming away with it is Fallon. Loose puck and a big hit put on by Fallon in central ice. Look at the freshman laying the body. Neutral zone possession being fought for by Sean Kelly, the freshman center. Now on the other side, looking for Pageant, and that one is a chest save by Fisher, and he'll swallow it up with 13:58 left to go here in the first period. 1-0 Lewis. This is the deepest team that the Panthers have had in a couple of years. They've got 33 guys on the roster. They couldn't even dress all of them tonight. They're so deep. Face-off won by the Flyers in the defensive zone, but kept in at the point by the Panthers. That's Calkins that was playing the defensive spot. McDonald looking for the defensive spot, and a shot put on by Kuntz, and it took a deflection off the shoulder of Fisher. Pageant couldn't deflect it back into the neutral zone. And now coming away with it in the defensive end is Sharp, but Pageant fighting for possession behind his own net. Kuntz will join as well. Pinched by DePego. Big hit put on by Pageant, and now the Panthers go the other way. Moved into the offensive zone by Ryan Macheska. Back for Pageant. Macheska again. Pageant in the corner. Around the boards, looking for Kuntz on the other end at the point. Shot towards the net is a blocker save by Fisher after it took a deflection off of the glove of a flyer forward. That's Darcy. And it will go out of play. We'll have a stoppage. 13 minutes even left to go here in the first period. That's a good look at Paxton Knupp. One of only two seniors, him and Cazzola, the only two fourth-year men on this squad this year. Very youthful team, and that's a good sign. Hit along the boards, and a funky hop off the stanchion. Fisher wasn't ready for it, but luckily for him, there was no one in the slot, and the Panthers miss a golden opportunity. Olsen back to chase, no icing. Looking for Arsenault. He'll chip it towards the slot, and a blocker save after a shot on made by Ohlweiler. At the point, a slapper, and another pad save by Ohlweiler, and that one's in. They score. Brett Kandra cleans up the rebound for the Flyers, and it's 2-0 here in the first. 12:29 left to go. Ohlweiler just couldn't make the rebound save. He made the first save and the second, but the third is what cost him. Eric Smith is dressed and ready to go for the Panthers should Coach Don Starcher make the call. Face off at center ice, won by the Flyers. It's worth noting that the Panthers are the only M3 team, Division III team in this weekend's showcase, but don't tell them that. Paxton Knupp bringing it in, and a good stick check from Zachary Bishop will depossess him. Knupp will body off a man as Hunter Arsenault, the freshman, moves around the boards. Kept in at the point. Nope, not kept in, and Jack Olsen couldn't corral the puck. He's offsides. And the faceoff will move to the neutral zone as the Panthers will get a line change off. The DR squared line coming on. Face-off, one in the neutral zone by the Flyers. They've dominated that area so far. Hawkinson moving in along the boards. Possession taken by the Panthers, and Ryan Bruin will look to move the other way with his big frame, but instead it's chipped back into the defensive zone for High Point, and Sean McDonald will take it behind his net. Look up for Ryan Henry. It's lost in his skates. Far side boards, Henry. Looking back the other way. And that's taken by the freshman Tommy Kondraki, and he'll ice it. .11:32 left to go here in the first frame. A 2-goal deficit already for Carolina. In every single game so far today, the team to score the first goal has also scored the second. Defensive zone, Panthers come away with it. Looking to move up with it now is Ryan Bruin, but he can't. Depossessed, and Kondraki is back to gather it. Looking up for Johnson. He'll put a stick to it at the red line, no icing. Behind his net, Dylan Partial touches the puck for the first time. Moving up now is Sharp, one of the 2 goal scorers. High Point finished with an overall record of 2-4 this past year in an abbreviated schedule, but 2-0 in ACCHL play. Defensive end, the Panthers clear it out. Fallon was looking to make something happen on the forecheck, but the race was won by the Flyers. Now another neutral zone turnover, and the puck leaks back into the Panthers' defensive end. Kuntz will look to move up with it. Pass to the center of the neutral zone He was looking for Tim Fleury that time, was Sean Kelly. But the tapes didn't connect on that one. Back in his own end is Zachary Bishop. Looking for one of his teammates, Brejak, and that's a turnover as he was getting off for a line change. A shot on the Panthers. They score! Christian Kuntz with the first goal of the season for the Panthers. He's on the board for the first time in 2 years, and it's a big goal. It gets the Panthers back within one. And Tim Fleury led the line, but it definitely looked like Kuntz was the one who cleaned up the rebound. Kuntz didn't score last year, but he had a great season defensively. He's one of those tweener guys that is very skilled handling the puck, but because of his frame, it just makes sense to put him at the defensive position. He's listed as 6'4", 225. He's the second tallest guy on the roster, second only to Jack Olson. Deflected by Pageant towards the slot, but it's blocked in front of the net. It never got through to Michael Fisher. Tyler Calkins behind his own net. He's hauled down, no call. Pageant around the boards looking for Macheska. Throws it up looking for Garrett Escala. Cross-ice pass. Looking for Kuntz, the goal scorer. And a trip at center ice, no call. Calkins takes a hit, and now a chance the other way. It's Ernsting. And at the point, he lost the puck, and it's put back into the zone by Zachary Bishop. Calkins. Stretch pass, and it's deflected by a flyer, so no icing, but it didn't have the legs anyway. Bishop gives it up to Moreau, and in the neutral zone, possession fought for. The Flyers will come away with it, but a turnover. Cazzola lost it, and now it's back the other way. Behind the Panther net is Matthew Sharp. 2-1 score, 8:32 left in the first, and we're going to have a penalty call, and we have a player down. Looked like Logan Kennedy that took the spill, but everybody seems to be okay. And the call is going to go against John D'Arcy. Looked like a hit from behind or a boarding call, but one way or the other, the Panthers are going to go on the power play for the first time this year. And we'll see what the top line for the power play is. It looks like it's the top line of Calkins, Cazzola, Nupp, Egan the captain, and Hunter Arsenault. 5'7", 135 freshman from Lunenburg, Massachusetts. Calkins, and his defensive end, looks over for Egan the captain. Egan's a guy that spreads the puck really well, and he looks to break out the power play unit for the first time. Drops it off for Nupp, and a turnover. It's a breakaway the other way for Moreau. Moreau, a great save by Ohlweiler. And now Panthers the other way. Egan looking for Arsenault. Cazzola back for Calkins. Over to Egan. He couldn't catch the hot pass. Cazzola, good job to body off a man. Now Arsenault. Egan lost it. Possession being fought for by DePego, and the Flyers will clear. 1:02 left to go on the power play, and the Panthers really haven't done anything with it yet. Arsenault tried to drop it off for Henry, but the pass was a bit off the mark. Calkins in the neutral zone, and now Arsenault will collect it again. Arsenault tries to dance around a man, but he can't. Deflected into the neutral zone, and now Dakota Johnson will chip it up to Ryan Henry. Henry towards the slot, and a deflection unable to be put on by Cazzola. It was a good chance, a good pass, good look from Henry. Henry has it again. 32 seconds left on the power play. Henry moving in, a shot and a good save there by Fisher. Cazzola on his behind in the slot. Henry behind the net in the meantime. Arsenault fighting for the puck. He's double teamed though, can't come away with it. All the way around the boards, and the Flyers will clear. Panthers will have to recollect. 10 seconds left on the power play. 6:36 left to go in the first. Henry, as the power play expires, puck is lost in the slot. It goes back down towards Ohlweiler's net. And he'll move it around. Nobody home, though, and it's picked up by John D'Arcy, fresh out of the penalty box. Behind the net, looking for Matthew Sharp. Again behind the net, the Flyers. The wraparound shot, pad save from Ohlweiler. Coming away with the puck are the Panthers. Another move from Ryan Henry, trying to do it all. It's turned over in the neutral zone, though, and Matthew Sharp will take it the other way. Good play that time by Fallon to depossess him, though. Fallon comes away with it. This could be a chance for High Point. 2-on-2. Fallon dances around one man, and a good poke check that time from D'Arcy saved a potential highlight reel goal from Fallon. Shot over the net of Fisher. Off of the stick of Kuntz, looking for his second of the night. Into the neutral zone, Kuntz will chase. Both teams will get off for a partial line change. On the ice now, Calkins, Kuntz, Fallon, Fleury, and Kelly, as that one goes out of play. And we'll have a neutral zone draw. 5:24 left to go here in the first. Panthers were down 2-0, but a crucial goal from Christian Kuntz gets them on the board, and it's now a one-goal contest. Every team has scored at least one goal today. But the first two games of this showcase were both decided by a margin of victory of at least 4. In the first game, as that one's caught up in the feet of the linesman, the Panthers will get it into the offensive zone. Elon Phoenix trailed the entire game. And in this most recent contest, as that puck goes over into the scorer's table, that's a good catch from Eric Smith. In the second game, UNC was down 2-0 to Denison, and then rattled off 6 unanswered goals to take a 6-2 victory in their first game of the season. Face-off won in the neutral zone by the Flyers, and they'll look to move the other way. It's Dylan Partial. Still has the puck, does Partial. In the corner, it's taken now by Ernsting. Along the end boards, Macheska fighting for it, along with Calkins. Shot towards the net is blocked in front. Good play that time from Kuntz. And now on sides are the Panthers. Garrett Escala. Escala looking for Macheska behind the net. He'd take it. Bodied off by Ernsting, and the Flyers have possession in the defensive end, but it's taken along the point, looking for a deflection from Macheska, but unable to get the angle they wanted. And now the Flyers are offside. We'll bring it back into the neutral zone with 4:26 left to play here in the first. Panthers win the defensive zone draw, neutral zone draw along their defensive side. And a quick shot from a sharp angle is a pad save from Ohlweiler. Good intercept that time from Knupp, and the Panthers can break out if they want to. Gains the red line and dumps the puck in, does Knupp. Settling a rolling puck is the defenseman Kramer for Lewis, and now the Flyers go the other way. Josh McDonald with the puck. Looking for Brizak. Taken along the point by DePego. Shot hits the end boards and harmlessly rolls to the corner. Kennedy back checking. Trips up a man, no call, and that one's clearing the zone, but the arm is up. We'll have an icing called with 3:32 left to go in the first period. The puck will trickle back down for a draw on Ohlweiler's side of the ice. And Ohlweiler, although he's given up 2 goals, on one of them he was down and out. The other one was not particularly his fault, a bad pass from one of his defensemen led to a breakaway chance for Matthew Sharp. But he made up for it with a breakaway save on the man who's about to take the draw for Lewis, Matthew Morrow. The Panthers win the draw. Around the boards looking for Knupp. He'll body off a man. Olsen looking back for Knupp. Olsen again. Cross ice pass looking for Egan, the captain. Dancing around a man is Morrow, and we're going to get a call, and hauled down after the play is Logan Kennedy. Both teams will get a line change off. DR squared line coming on offensively for the Panthers. Looks like it's McDonald and Kondraki, the defense pairing. In for the draw are Bruin and Ernsting. Ernsting comes away with it. He moves back towards his own net. A stick play that time from Ohlweiler, and now McDonald takes it behind his own net. Chips it off the boards to himself, and Johnson will take it. That one off the boards, off the glass. The arm is up, and we'll have another icing call. And with 2:49 left to go in the first, we'll have another defensive zone draw for the Panthers. The face-off circle was an area in which Carolina struggled this past season. Excuse me, not Carolina, High Point, I should say. The Hurricanes-like uniforms of the Flyers are throwing me off a little bit, I think. Bruin in the neutral zone, leaves it for Johnson. Back to Bruin. Dances around one man, 2, 3, and the third one takes it away. It's Welninski. Depossessed. Behind the net of Ohlweiler. McDonald. Behind the net. He'll look to break out. Setting up the play. 3 men to his right, 1 to the left. McDonald dances, being forechecked. Kondraki. Stretch pass looking for Henry, and that one will go up into the netting out of play. He and Henry not on the same page. 2:09 left to go here in the first period. There you get a look at Tyler Calkins, one of the assistant captains. Plays forward and defense for the Panthers. He's back there on the blue line right now with Christian Kuntz. Kelly in to check along the boards, along with fellow freshman Nicholas Fallon. The other forward on the ice right now is Tim Fleury. Fallon sends a man for a spill. Fallon and Kelly fighting for it for the Panthers. Possession won by the Panthers at the blue line. Looking for a deflection in front. It's Kelly, and he sends a backhand shot wide. 1:35 left to go here in the first. Behind his own net. Taken by Brett Kandra, who scored what is now the go-ahead goal. The second of 2 for the Flyers. Taking it away is Zachary Bishop, and now a turnover in the defensive zone. Fallon whiffed on a backhand pass towards the slot. And now back into the neutral zone, the Panthers will have to take it. And a turnover by Calkins. Moving the other way. The Flyers have it behind their offensive net, the net of Ohlweiler, that is, around the boards. Kelly lost it in his skates, but it'll clear the zone. Behind the red line. It's taken by Kramer. What a stretch that time from Cazzola. And now that'll be covered up by Fisher. And now a hit behind the play, and we're going to have a little scrum here. And Cazzola's helmet peeled off by 2 separate Flyers. Cazzola also wearing the A as an assistant captain. Be interested to see if we have any penalties come of this It appears that we will. At least one, perhaps two. Dylan Parshall has been sent to the box, as well as Tyler Kramer. And Rob Cazzola is in the box as well. We could have a 4-on-3. 2 men in the box for the Flyers, 1 for the Panthers. But I do know this, whether it's 5-on-4 or 4-on-3, the Panthers will have a power play for the final 39 seconds of the first period. And if they fail to score then, it will stretch into the first minute and 21 seconds of the second period. We'll get things sorted out at the scorers table. But the power play unit is on for the Panthers. It's Paxton Knupp, Ryan Bruin, Ryan Henry, Christian Kuntz, and Dakota Johnson, who look ready to go. So it appears it'll be a 5-on-4 power play. Or maybe not. There are only 3 men on the ice right now for the Flyers who are saying that the faceoff should be in their attacking zone, which I don't agree with. Both teams took a penalty. So it is, in fact, a 5-on-4 power play. Calkins, Kuntz, Knupp, Bruin, and it appears to be Henry are the 5-on for High Point. And Johnson tries to make a late switch at the last second. He won't be allowed to, so Kuntz will be the third forward. 5 forwards out on the ice for High Point. Kuntz gains the zone. 33 seconds left in the period. Henry hauls a man down. And now a turnover and a 2-on-2 the other way, led by Ernsting. He gets around Calkins, and Calkins with a good defensive play strips him of the puck. 20 seconds left in the period. Allweiler will glove it aside, leave it for Knupp, who drops it back for Henry. Back for Knupp the other way. He's got a stretch pass to Bruin if he wants him, doesn't see him, and now Kuntz will gain the zone. Kuntz, a shot goes wide, looking for a second goal of the night. 5 seconds left in the period. Kept by Calkins towards the net front, and Henry will reach for it, but can't get a glove to it, and that is how the period ends. Carolina falls behind 2-0, courtesy of 2 goals from Matthew Sharp and Brett Kandra. But Christian Kuntz scores the first goal of the season for the Panthers, and he gets them back within 1. There will be a minute and 21 seconds of power play time when we get back here to start the second period. But first, a quick interview between myself and one of the big sponsors of this showcase, GMU Sport. Hey everybody, it's Graham Tuck, the voice of Panther Hockey, here with Jeff Butke, the co-founder of GMU Sport, one of the big sponsors for this weekend showcase. And Jeff, tell us a little bit about what GMU Sport is all about.
Sure. So GMU Sport, we're a lifestyle company. We're creating our brands around activities, anywhere from sports to hiking, anything that you're out there being active. Just because you're not a professional athlete or you're not in the gym doesn't mean you don't need some sort of supplement to help you get through what you're doing.
Right.
So really just pushing a lifestyle brand.
So a lifestyle brand, but what sets you apart from other lifestyle brand companies that are in that same business?
Sure. So a few things that we've done. So our management team, we have over 35 years of experience in the industry. And one of the things that we really focus on is quality. We follow the FDA standards throughout our entire production procedure. So what we had done is we'd hired a retired FDA inspector and had him write up all of our procedures for our manufacturing. So product comes in, we test it, make sure it's good quality product. We mix it up, our pre-workout, our protein, our BCAAs, whatever product it is, we test that afterwards again to make sure it's a high quality product. Another thing that we're doing is our products for high-level athletes, we're sending this out to non-doping agencies to be tested. So your college student or your college athlete or your wannabe college athlete or your professional athlete knows that the product they're getting is not going to make them fail a test, right? Their coaches, their trainers, the colleges all know that it's a good quality product. It's not going to cause any issues for the athlete.
That's awesome. So what should the viewers do if they want to find out more about what you're doing at GMU Sport, or if they want to go ahead and buy some of your products?
Sure. Go ahead and follow us at GMU Sport or on our Facebook, GMU Sport. Also, you can buy the products at gmusport.com. Check us out. We have already We have over 40 products online ready to go.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for your time, Jeff.
Thank you very much.
We're back here at the Orange County Sportsplex in Hillsborough, North Carolina. There you get a look at Christian Kuntz, the goal scorer for High Point in the first period. 2-1 is the Panther deficit, but they were behind 2-0 before Christian Kuntz cleaned up a rebound to put the Panthers back within one. The ends have flipped. Michael Holweiler getting back into his crease. And we are just about ready to go. We'll take a second to remind you that the Elite Junior Profile Showcase is presented by Jersey Mike's and Papa John's of Hillsborough. Thank you both for supporting all the teams here at the GMU Sports / Elite Junior Profiles College Hockey Showcase with your great subs and pizza pies. Second line out to take the draw for High Point. Ryan Bruin set to take the face-off. 1 minute and 21 seconds of power play time. 5-on-4 power play on the clock for High Point. Both teams stick tapping. Got ourselves a good game here in Hillsborough to wrap up the night before we head into tomorrow. And the face-off is won in the neutral zone by the Panthers. McDonald leaves it for Henry. Johnson, now Fallon. Nicholas Fallon makes a move, loses the puck at the blue line. Back into the neutral zone, the Flyers will go. Good move by Johnson, and that one goes high over the net of Olweiler, and he gets the blocker to that one. He had to go back the other way across his body to make that save. But the 6'5 netminder stood tall. No pun intended. 1 minute left to go in the power play. Bruin moves around one man. Now two. Dances, passes to Henry. Henry looking for Fallon or Bruin in the slot. Henry, pass, and a shot goes wide from Johnson. Oh my goodness, that was a prime chance. What a pass from Henry to even see the darting Johnson. Now a 2-on-1 the other way. A shot, and he scores! 2-on-1 capitalized upon by Matthew Morrow, and just as quickly as this game could have been 2-all, a shorthanded goal by the forward for Lewis, and the score is now 3-1 Flyers. Well, that didn't take very long at all, and now in all three games today, we've seen a shorthanded tally. Still 35 seconds left on the power play for Carolina. Excuse me, not Carolina High Point. Face-off one back into the defensive end by the Flyers. And depossessed by Knupp. Looking for Kennedy in the slot, couldn't find him. High Point. The Panthers and Hunter Arsenault behind the net. Puck loose in the slot, but the Flyers will come away with it. Chip it up into the defensive end on net, so no icing. Olweiler will deflect it away. Pass it to Egan, a risky move, as coming in hot was Zachary Bishop. A defenseman forechecking. Egan, shot towards the net, save made, and another shot, another save made by Fisher. And now we're going to have a whistle. I believe someone lost their helmet, and at the ACHA level, that is an automatic stoppage. So High Point will get a line change off. And the penalty has expired, so both teams back to full strength. Now with 18:28 left to go in the second. Just a minute and a half gone. Kuntz, after winning the face-off, sends the puck around the boards. Taken along the wall by Brett Kandra. Kandra moves in on Kuntz, a shot wide of Olweiler's crease. And now Escala with a good play to send the puck back into the neutral zone. Sean Kelly forechecking now for the Panthers. Kuntz will collect the puck in the neutral zone. Pass looking for Tim Fleury, but couldn't find him. Instead, it's taken by Kandra, who scored the second goal. Panthers moving the other way. Tim Fleury. A shot, sticks were canceled. A shot, he scores! Tim Fleury gets the Panthers back within one again, and the score is 3-2 now. What a solo effort from Tim Fleury to get the Panthers back on the board and keep them in this game. Tim Fleury, a sophomore forward from Morris Plains, New Jersey, and Del Barton High School. Gets on the board. It's the second goal scored in the contest. 17:49 left to go in the second. Less than a minute between those two goals. We're ready to go. Neutral zone draw at center ice. Got yourselves a good one here, folks. Neutral zone turnover committed by Calkins. Kuntz will put it around the boards. Arsenault looking cross ice for Cazzola. Cazzola moving in. He has Nupp. Another shot, and it's wide of Fisher's crease. And we'll have a whistle. And I believe we either have a hand pass or a puck out of play. No penalty called. Nupp set to take the draw. The Flyers will come away with it. Face off taken by Partial. 2-on-2 for the Flyers, but they mishandle the puck, and it's a turnover. Kuntz behind the net. He's been all over the place tonight. A good intercept that time by Nupp. That's the second time he's had one of those. This time it's in the defensive end. Cazzola will chase, not able to win the race, even though it looked like he was leading it. And much to the dismay of High Point and the Panthers, the faceoff will come back to the defensive end. 17:04 left to go here in the second frame. There you get a look at Coach Don Starcher briefly. And there he is again. He was brought back for this year. He's got a new assistant coach as well. We saw him run a couple of drills and tryouts. Big things coming for this team. In the offensive zone. Shot wide of Ohlweiler's crease. Lucky nobody was there on the back door to put that rebound off of the stanchion away. No icing. And the Flyers will move back towards their offensive end. 16.5 to go in the period. Glove saved by Ohlweiler, and it came loose. And now a poke check at the glove. Ohlweiler took exception to it, and he's not the only one on the Panther squad. We're going to have a little conference behind the crease of Ohlweiler. .35 left to go. Here in the second period, it's been a high-scoring game so far. Three to 2 is the score. The Panthers have not led, but they haven't trailed by more than 2. They were down 2-0, then 3-1, and now 3-2. Puck won by Henry. That one sounded like a hit iron, and Henry collects it back. Looking towards the slot, nobody home. And it's covered up by Fisher. Now, Henry's a great goal scorer in his own right, but the best thing about Henry's game, if you ask me, is the fact that he has great vision and awareness on the ice. He's very adept at finding stretch passes, cross ice passes, and he knows just how to thread the needle, especially when he's on the ice with his two line mates, Bruin and Johnson. It's one of the reasons why Henry was an assistant captain this past year. Olsen at the point, a shot, and it goes off of the pad of Fisher. Kept in at the point by Egan, the captain. He's stripped of the puck. Bruin forechecking. Flyers have the puck. Stretch pass. Looking for Kramer. Now bringing it in is Ernsting. Loose in the slot. A man hauled down. The arm is up, but that's a penalty you'll gladly take. And Olsen doesn't like it, but it's the right call. But it could have saved the Panthers a goal, and it will be a power play for the Flyers. And it's going to be Dakota Johnson being carried off the ice. Sent to the box. It looks like it's going to be 2 minutes for interference. So the first time the penalty kill will have to come out for the Panthers this season. Comes with 15:48 left to go in the second period. And the penalty kill unit is the same as the power play unit. Excuse me, same as the first line, I should say. Save for a forward. It's Nupp, Egan, Logan Kennedy, and Jack Olsen out on the ice for High Point. Aiden Kennedy not dressed tonight, but we'll probably see him at some point this weekend. Face-off won by the Panthers in the defensive end. And I believe that's a mistake. There's 10 minutes of power play up on the clock, and quickly the Flyers score, and the celebration will be right on top of Ohlweiler. So regardless of whether or not the time on the clock is right, and it's just been taken down, but that does it. It's a power play goal, for the Flyers, and they're up 4-2. That's a power play goal sponsored by Elite Junior Profiles and GMU Sport. It sends the Flyers lead back up to 2. And if you blinked, you probably missed it. Tim Fleury set to take the draw. Tied off. Face-off won by Egan and the Panthers. Escala chasing in the offensive end, followed by Kelly. And a big hit along the boards, and we're going to have a whistle. Somebody took exception to that hit. It was put on by Logan Pickens. Excuse me, that's Michael Ligas. Nobody's going to go to the box because of it, but we did have a stoppage. Neutral zone draw. Won by the Panthers. Back for Calkins. One of the assistant captains. Nearly a costly turnover by Calkins, but fortunately for him, the puck is taken away by Tim Fleury. Scored the most recent goal for High Point. A shot put on, and it's loose in the crease, and Kelly couldn't take a shot from a sharp angle before the play was blown dead. After Michael Fisher was down and out, and there was an absolute scrum in the crease. 15:06 left to go here in the second period. High Point is down 2 for the third separate time tonight. Score is 4-2, Lewis. The most recent tally coming on a power play, so on the year, High Point 0 for 1 on the PK. They're also 0 for 1 on the power play. Special teams was a struggle for the Panthers this past season. They're definitely looking to change that this year. High Point winning the race. Calkins leading the pack. The faceoff will move after the icing to the offensive zone for the Panthers. Escala and Kelly going off in exchange for Pageon, Logan Kennedy, and Ryan Macheska. Kondraki back on the ice as well, the freshman defenseman. He's paired with Calkins, who has gotten a lot of ice time tonight. And part of that is because he plays defense and forward. Shot put on off the faceoff win from High Point. Kondraki looking for Macheska to the slot, looking for Pazin. Couldn't find him. Kennedy behind the net. In front. Backhand shot and a save. The puck is in, but it's waved off. And High Point knew it. Pazin knew that one should not have counted. But that is a tough break. The net off its moorings. We've seen that a lot today. .14:33 left to go here in the second frame. Almost halfway through with this final contest of the night. East Texas Baptist defeating Elon in the first game. If you missed it, go back and watch the replay on the High Point University Hockey YouTube channel. And UNC defeating Denison and the Big Red in the second game most recently. A shot from the point is deflected in front of the net by Pagin, who was looking for the proximate goal. But it goes just wide. Kennedy behind the net. Stripped of the puck by Kramer. Kennedy and Fleury bump into each other. Kept in the zone by Calkins. A good sliding play, but it will be cleared eventually. Kondraki might be able to catch the Flyers in a line change if he's lucky, and he does. Macheska looking for Pagin, but a bad pass. Pagin takes it back. A shot off the post. And Kondraki unable to keep it in the defensive zone, and now out of his net to play it is Ohlweiler. A chip pass up the boards. What a hit by Kondraki along the boards. Cazzola the other way with it now. A quick move. Gets around one man, two man, three, and he's tripped up. That's going to be a call, and we're going to have another High Point power play. 13:24 left to go in the second. It's the second power play of the night for the Panthers, and this could be a big one. The first power play spanned over 2 periods. It came with 39 seconds left in the first frame. And then 1:21 into the second period. No goals came of it. In fact, a shorthanded goal was put up on the board. Face-off won by the Panthers. That's the first step. Cazzola at the corner. Turnover and back into the defensive end. The Flyers ice it. Ohlweiler handles the puck. He looks for Calkins. Now Nupp. Two assistant captains. Nupp keeps it in the zone, and now a good poke check from Morrow. Gets it clear of the zone. Calkins looking over for Egan. 30 seconds gone in the power play. Egan behind the net around the boards. Cazzola. Now Calkins. And Egan's tapping for the puck. He'll get it from Ohlweiler. Off the boards, a pass. It's turned over by Egan. And now a 2-on-2 the other way. Lewis moving in. A pass in the slot, and a good stick save that time from Ohlweiler to clear danger, but equally important, a good hit put on by Egan. Just as soon as the puck arrives, so no interference. And now a turnover, a breakaway chance. Moving in, a shot off the shoulder of Ohlweiler. That was a great chance that time for Zachary Bishop. Now Bruin moving the other way with 40 seconds on the power play. Bruin looking for Cazzola. It's loose in his skates, and now Lewis going the other way again. A lot of offensive zone turnovers on this power play for High Point. That one's going back the other way. Henry touched it at the blue line, so no icing. But Partial will clear the puck, and with 25 seconds left, the Panthers will have one last shot. That was nearly a costly pass from Ohlweiler. But it's into the neutral zone, and now moving the other way quickly is Morrow. A shot and a blocker save from Ohlweiler. Josh McDonald, 6 seconds left on the power play for High Point. Now Morrow again on the far side. Morrow to the slot, pass broken up, and the Panthers are officially 0 for 2 on the power play tonight. Johnson with the puck now, looking back for McDonald. That time he was looking for Nicholas Fallon on the stretch pass, but he couldn't find him. Dakota Johnson. Now Fallon. Lost the puck. He was looking for Henry but couldn't find him. Defensive end. Olweiler off the boards looking for Johnson. Instead, it will be picked up by Matthew Sharp, who scored the first goal of the contest for either side. It was in favor of Lewis. A big hit put onto Ryan Henry, humbled by Brett Kandra. And now Henry takes a check from behind. Just a little love tap, though. McDonald defending off the man Kandra. Now Darcy. Kandra again in the corner. Johnson bodies him off. Now McDonald defending. Sustained offensive zone pressure for Zachary Bishop and the Flyers. And this High Point unit looks gassed right now. Behind the net. Off the side of the netting was the shot that time from Bishop. And now Fallon moving the other way. He does not have numbers, but see what he can do. Fallon. A good poke check that time from DePego. But he bought himself some time in order for High Point to get a line change off. Joined by Sean Kelly. Two freshmen fighting for the puck on the boards. Looking for Fleury in the slot, can't find him. Fallon finally loses the puck, but as quickly as he did, it's picked back up by Kelly. Calkins keeps it in at the blue line and thought that one was going to go out of play, but it does not. Fallon. Now Kuntz unable to keep it in on the pinch. And now Calkins. Pass off the boards looking for Fleury, who mishandles the puck. Under 10 minutes left in the second frame. We're over halfway done in this contest, and it's a 2-goal lead for the Flyers of Lewis. Looking for Pageant off the boards, but instead it's picked off by the Flyers. And then again, an interception, this time by the Panthers. Fleury moving in. Fleury, a shot, and it's off the boards. Loose in the slot, the high slot that is, and Pageant put his body on the line trying to find it. And he takes a spill along the bench. He gets off for a line change. Backhand flutter shot goes towards the net of Olweiler, and a hand pass for High Point. We're going to have a face-off. 8:27 left to go here in the second period. 4-2 is the score. Lewis on top. Macheska, Kazola, Kuntz, Kennedy, and Calkins. The 5 out there right now for High Point. Kazola comes away with the face-off after it was won by Macheska. Calkins around the boards for Kuntz. Kennedy. Now Kazola. Kazola taking a leisurely stroll into the zone. Cycles it for Kennedy. Into the slot, behind the net now. Kennedy. Picked up by Macheska. Trying to find Kuntz in the slot, can't get a safe pass to him. Puck loose, slap shot by Kazola, and it's off the post. Kennedy far side. Shot on, and it's deflected before it got there. Macheska now. Takes a hit from behind, slides into the boards, and now the puck is loose in the neutral zone. Kuntz will have to chase. Off the boards. And Calkins will put it off the boards again. Now Logan Kennedy. Calkins with 7.5 left. Chipped by Macheska into the offensive zone where Dylan Parshall will pick it up for the Flyers. Big hit put on that time. And Calkins comes away with it. Now Nupp. Off the boards looking for Bruin. Haven't seen a whole lot of Hunter Arsenault in this period. Kazola giving chase. He'll body a man off in the corner and turn around. Looking for Jack Olson at the point, who can't get it, and now a 3-on-1 brewing for the Flyers. It's Ernsting. Another pass. 1-2, and a great diving stop from Calkins to save trouble. Tyler Calkins with the defensive play of the game so far. And we're going to get an elbowing call on Paxton Nupp. But what a play from Tyler Calkins to almost certainly save a goal. Diving poke check right in front of our camera. You can see it clear as day. But we are going to have a penalty up on the board against High Point. Lewis quickly capitalized on their last power play, and with 6:49 left to go in the period, they're going to get another one. Face-off one, slap shot deflected in front, loose in the slot, and it's in. Matthew Moreau with another goal. Scored one shorthanded. Scores this one on the power play. Special teams has killed the Panthers here in the second period, and the score is 5-2 Lewis. Not the start to the season you wanted if you're Michael Ohlweiler, but hey, this is kind of a feeling out process. Ohlweiler again getting the start tonight. Eric Smith set to get the start against Denison tomorrow night, and Sean Moreau due to make the start on Sunday. In the offensive zone now, the Flyers. Backhanded pass across the ice through the slot. And Kondraki will body a man off for the Panthers. Good move by Morrow. Backhand shot, bad save. Still loose in the crease, and it is finally covered up by Ohlweiler. And we're going to have some extracurricular activity. Something we've seen a lot of in this first day of tournament play. We had 6 ejections in Elon and East Texas Baptist. And somehow we still had more goals than ejections. 7-1 was the final there. Couple of hits with malicious intent in that game. Not quite the same situation here. But it looks like we are going to get at least one penalty, maybe two. John D'Arcy is in the box for the second time tonight for Lewis. And it appears that somebody might be heading to the box for High Point as well. We'll take a look here in a moment. Haven't seen anyone else join up in the box yet. And they're going to be escorting D'Arcy off the ice. He's done for the night. The linesman Schemmel ushering him back to the locker room. Haven't seen anyone make the trip to the door for High Point yet. So this could be interesting. With an ejection there, that's automatically a 5-minute major penalty. So this could be a small period of 4-on-4, followed by a major power play for about 3 minutes and some change for High Point. But at the same time, if this was ruled a coincidental penalty between the both sides, this could end up being no power play for High Point at all. Or if it's ruled a major penalty for Lewis, which we already know that part of the equation, and another minor for High Point, then it could be a shorter major power play at the end of this. But that appears to not be the case, as if we take a look towards the door for High Point, it is Ryan Bruin who's being escorted off the ice. So his night is done as well. That's a big loss. The centerman for the second line for High Point, his night is done. So D'Arcy and Bruin have been tossed from the game. Both will have somebody serve their 5-minute major penalties. Funnily enough, High Point should be on the power play here. Potentially. I don't know what we're still trying to sort out. Because we had 2 coincidental majors, and that should be the extent of it, unless they're going to put somebody else in the box. Not quite sure what we're still quarreling over, unless it's simply a longer discussion about who's going to serve the penalties. And it appears nobody will be serving them at all. And I apologize, I was mistaken. Nupp is not still in the box. Lewis scored so quickly on the power play that I forgot that it even happened. Face-off won by Sean Kelly, and we are playing 5-on-5 hockey. 5-2 is the score in favor of the Flyers. Donning black and red. Kelly. Around and behind the net. Up along the boards. Looking for Kondraki. Puts it behind the net to Johnson. Backhand shot attempt from Henry. Loose in the slot, but it's taken away by Lewis. Off the boards, a chip pass from Wilninski. Cycled around the end boards by Egan. Looking to break out of the Panthers, and Ryan Henry couldn't collect it. No icing. And the Flyers will collect in their defensive end. 5:20 left to go here in the second frame. Behind the net. Sent back out towards neutral zone. It'll be picked up by Tim Fleury and the Panthers. Fleury has one goal, looking for two. Moves in. Wraparound shot. Rebound couldn't be collected on the doorstep by Kuntz, who could have had his second goal of the night. I apologize. That's Escala, who just was in the wrong place at the right time. And with 4:53 left, we'll have a stoppage and a face-off. Escala, one of the key freshmen, according to Coach Starcher. And really, that term could be applied to a lot of players on this team. There are a lot of freshmen this year and a lot of new players in general that give you something to be excited about. Escala just one of them. Among others, Ohlweiler. Jack Olson, a transfer. And now the Panthers in the offensive end. Kennedy hauled down. We're going to have a power play again for the Panthers. It's going to be a hold against the Flyers. It appears to be Tyler Morefoot who's taking the penalty. And with 4:41 left, we'll have another power play for the Panthers here in this one. Haven't been able to do much of anything with their other power play chances. In fact, they've allowed a shorthanded goal, and they're 0 for 2 on the power play. See if they can even that tally up with a power play goal here to get back within 2. This is the largest lead of the night for Lewis. They were up 2-0, then 2-1, then 3-1, then 3-2. Since then, 2 unanswered. Playing toss are Johnson and Egan. Loose in the slot. Picked up by the Flyers, and trouble is cleared on goal. So Ohlweiler will have to play it. Johnson behind his net. 4 minutes and 17 seconds left in the period. 1:36 left on the power play. Egan. Pass is deflected. And another clear by the Flyers. Ohlweiler. Pass for Egan. He'll look to break out. Stretch pass looking for Arsenault, who's back on the ice. And icing waved off. And as quickly as it is, the Flyers will ice the puck back the other way. Ohlweiler behind his net. 3:48 left to go in the period. 1:06 on the power play. Nupp. No ice. Gain the red line. And another offensive zone turnover for the Panthers. They have done absolutely nothing on this power play so far, and it's over halfway over. Haven't been able to get a clean breakthrough yet. Kuntz. He'll try this time. Couldn't be settled on the stick of Nupp, who looks like he needs to go off for a line change, but it's kept in the zone by Cazzola. And now a turnover and a breakaway chance the other way. It's Morrow. Morrow, one on the goalie, a shot, and it's a good save by Ohlweiler. Nupp, 22 seconds left on the power play. Cazzola, one of the 3 assistants. Looking for a deflection in front of the net from Fallon, but he couldn't find it. Calkins chips it back up to Cazzola. The power play's over, but a 3-on-2 potentially brewing for Cazzola. Cazzola settles the puck, looking back for Kuntz, and the pass is intercepted. 2-on-1 the other way. Now a 3-on-2. Pass one, and the second one unable to be made. A blown tire by Gavin Hawkinson. And luckily, the Panthers avoid damage on that rush. Kuntz in the defensive end. Passes it up for Henry. Fallon forechecking in the offensive end, joined by Henry now. Kuntz bodies a man off at the red line, but now a 2-on-2 the other way. Hawkinson drops it off, looking for Wilninski. Picked up by Fallon in the neutral zone. Could have a rush the other way now. Fallon. Still Fallon. And a poke check will depossess him for the time being. Henry picks it up in the corner, looking for Johnson. A backhand shot and a good save by Fisher. First time I've had to call his name in a while. Now Henry, backhand pass. Kondraki a shot and it's blocked. It was a good pass from Ryan Henry on two separate occasions, but unable to do anything. Now a 2-on-2. It's Sharp bringing it in. He has it in the corner, 1:26 left to go in the frame. Zachary Bishop looking for Sharp again, and the pass is picked off by Calkins. Into the neutral zone safely. Still possession being held by the Flyers. And Bishop will just chip it in for a line change. Kondraki on the goal line. Drops it back for McDonald. 1:05 left to go in the period. Logan Kennedy. Left for Kelly. Now back to Kennedy. Kennedy. Loses it. He was triple teamed on the corner. And now a turnover in the neutral zone left for Kelly. Lackadaisical playing the puck. And now another turnover and another turnover. It's picked off by Morrow in the neutral zone. 39 left to go in the frame. Stretch pass looking for Padgett, couldn't find him. And we're going to have an offsides called as Aiden Padgett unable to seal off Morrow, and he looks dangerous. And I'll tell you what, I'm glad that High Point only has to face him once this year, because that is a goal scorer by nature, number 9 in black and red. And there you see Aiden Padgett, one of the many freshmen for High Point this year. If my count is correct, 16 to be exact. That's nearly half the roster. 25 seconds left in the period. High Point down by 3. Kennedy looking for Macheska. It's picked off. Going the other way is Ligas and the Flyers. Shot goes wide of the glove of Oldweiler. Off the glass. 10 seconds. Loose in the slot. High slot now, and that one deflected by DePego. 4 seconds. Padgett along the boards. Stretch pass looking for Kennedy, who will let time wind down, and the Panthers fall further behind here in the second frame. They entered it down 2-1. They scored their second goal, but they allowed 3 more for Lewis, and that is the score as we go to the third and final period here today at the Elite Junior Profile Showcase here in Hillsborough, North Carolina. It's 5-2 Flyers as we head to the third. We will welcome you back for the final time as Friday has turned to Saturday here on the East Coast from Hillsborough, North Carolina. Happy Saturday, folks, and a happy day so far for the Lewis Flyers, who come back out onto the ice in the third period of action here at the Elite Junior Profile Showcase, brought to you by GMU Sport. It's the Flyers of Lewis and the Panthers of High Point. 20 more minutes is all that remains. 9 periods of action were on the slate today. 8 are down, 1 more to go. It's a 5-2 lead for the Flyers of Lewis. The first game of the season for both of these squads. High Point down by 3. This is the largest lead of the night for Lewis. Ryan Bruin has been ejected, given a game misconduct, as has John D'Arcy. Paxton Knupp in for the draw to start the third. Stick taps from the Lewis bench, and we're underway. Face-off won by the Flyers. Cazzola fighting for the puck in the defensive end. Morrow come away with it. Pass up now to Ligas. Across the crease, Ohlweiler will watch it sail, and it's out of play. There is only one other ACCHL game on the slate, as we'll take a break real quick. Arsenault, what a move, but he's depossessed of it. He had a one-on-one shot, and that's an easy glove save made by Fisher to freeze the puck with 19:26 left to go in the third. One other ACCHL game today/tonight, or I guess I should say yesterday at this point. It was UNCW, UNC Wilmington, the Seahawks, and the Mountaineers of Appalachian State in Wilmington, North Carolina. And that's deflected in front, and the shot goes wide after the faceoff was won in the offensive end by the Panthers. Johnson will seal a man off on the end. The 2 goal scorers tonight for the Panthers, Tim Fleury and Christian Kuntz. First minute of play gone here in the third period. Kuntz will chase after McDonald on the far side. An errant pass from the Flyers will be picked off, and now in the neutral zone, it'll be taken by Kelly. He brings it up. A shot on, and it's just outside of the near post. Almost intercepted before it could get to Ryan Henry, but Henry will take it on the near side boards, put a hit on a man, and now puck leaks back into the neutral zone. Chased after by the Flyers and Tyler Morefoot. Behind the back pass, looking for Jack Olson. It's turned over by Egan, and now we've got trouble the other way. Flyers moving in, and the puck goes wide. Moving the other way now, it's Fallon. Nicholas Fallon putting one man on notice, and a shot between 2 defenders, ramps off of it, sticking out of play, and not out of play, I should say, off the glass, and fought for in the crease by Escala and Fallon. Jack Olson will take a spill into the crease, and the puck was covered by Fisher. The goaltender for Lewis will have a stoppage with 17:53 left to go here in the third and in the game. It is a 3-goal deficit for High Point. High Point, since the hockey program, I should say, has been restarted, they have not overcome a 3-goal deficit to win a game. They only had one comeback win last season, I should say. It was against Radford. They were down 2-1 in the first period, or technically the first half of that game. which was an oddity. Because of ice time restrictions at the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds Annex, the Highlanders and the Panthers were forced to play 2 25-minute halves as opposed to 3 20-minute periods. And the Highlanders took a 2-1 lead, albeit both goals were scored by Panthers players due to a shortage in players on the Radford roster. But it was a 2-1 lead for Radford nonetheless, and High Point came back to win 11-7 in that contest. Incidentally, that was also the last time that the Panthers completed a weekend series sweep. It's the last regular season series that they played in general. They scored 11 goals in both of those contests. Face-off, won by the Flyers in the defensive zone. And they'll bring it into the offensive zone now. Morrow looking to the slot. Puck gets loose. High slot shot. Ohlweiler lost it, but it's up into the netting and out of play. I want to thank you for staying up late on the East Coast to watch this contest with us. Hope you're just as excited for Panther hockey to be back as we are. Big hit put on the boards. McDonald the victim of that one. Puck fought for in the neutral zone, and the Flyers come away. Behind the net. Panthers will recollect as the Flyers went off for a line change. Egan, the captain, bringing it up, stretch pass to Cazzola. Cazzola, a shot and a glove save by Fisher. And it was 16 and a half left to go. We'll have a face-off in the offensive end for High Point. Face-off won by the Panthers. They have come back in that category and to some extent. They were being dominated in the face-off circle at the start of this contest and have since improved upon that. Johnson dancing around, moving into the slot, and now Calkins will have to give chase the other way in a race with Ernsting. Calkins wins the race, but the Flyers get possession back in the neutral zone. Big hit put on that time by Calkins, the assistant captain. Looking for Johnson, who will move it back to Calkins. Around one man. Calkins dancing. A shot, and it goes wide. Fisher was down and out. Kelly looking for Henry. Backhand pass. Johnson looking back for Henry, but the sticks couldn't connect on that pass. Tic-tac-toe, but couldn't cross the last X. And now the Flyers will move the other way. A good stretch pass and a 2-on-1 brewing for Morrow. But he couldn't get to it. And now it'll be Partial moving the other way. In the offensive end, behind the net. The Flyers work. Far side boards. Cycles it back behind for Partial. Into the slot, and it's Escala who comes away with it. He's stripped of the puck, though. Good defensive play that time by Bishop. Loose in the slot. The Flyers will regain possession in the attacking end. And that one's going to go back into the defensive end. And it looks like we're going to have a penalty call. Looks like a cross check. Fallon slamming his stick to the ice in disgust. I'm not sure why. It looks like the Panthers are about to go on the power play, and that is indeed what's going to happen as Michael Ligas is in the box for the Flyers. So with 14:54 left, the Panthers will go on their fourth power play of the night. 2 minutes up on the board for a cross check to Ligas. Puck out of play off the faceoff, only 2 seconds gone in the power play. Panthers 0 for 3 on the power play, as opposed to 2 for 2 for the Flyers. Add a shorthanded goal to that. That's the 3-goal differential in this contest. 14:45 left to go in the frame. Kennedy fighting for the puck behind the offensive net. Nupp takes it in the corner. Tried to pass it to Egan, but he couldn't get it around the defender. And Egan will take it in the defensive end now. Looking for Cazzola. have numbers if they want them. Egan, shot on and an easy glove save by Fisher. He'll melt the puck with 1:26 left in the power play and 14:20 left to go here in the period. Back in the defensive end, it's taken by Egan after the Panthers lost the faceoff. The Flyers iced the puck. Nupp tried to dance around a man but couldn't. Cazzola, nifty move to get around Morrow. Makes a man miss, but not two. Egan, shot at the high slot, but it's deflected. The penalty kill has been stellar for the Flyers. Morrow was ahead of everybody but couldn't get a stick to it. 51 seconds left in the power play. 13:42 left to go here in the final period of action as Friday night has turned to Saturday morning here in Hillsborough, North Carolina. Nupp with a shot, but it ramps up off a stick and out of play. We'll have a stoppage with 39 seconds left in the penalty. Face-off won by the Panthers. Pass unable to be corralled by McDonald. Towards the slot. Kelly looking for it. Puck still loose and finally covered up by Fisher. Calkins and Kelly had a great opportunity on the power play. The best power play chance of the night so far for the Panthers. The puck was loose in the blue paint. Kelly and Calkins both couldn't get, that's Henry. Not Calkins, who both were unable to get a stick to it and put it up over the helmet of Fisher, who was down and out on all fours in the crease. 28 seconds left on the penalty. Assessed to Michael Ligas for the cross check. Face off, won by the Panthers. Henry, back to Johnson. Shot through, deflected wide. Kelly almost got it on net, but not quite. 17 seconds left and the puck clears the zone. And that'll just about do it for the power play. Five seconds left, 4-3, 2-1. And the Panther power play is over. They're 0 for 4 on the night. Looking for the backdoor pass to Henry, but he wasn't quite where he wanted him to be. Now looking for Johnson. Dakota Johnson to the slot looking for Fallon, and he couldn't quite settle it on his stick. Now the Flyers moving the other way with numbers. It's a 2-on-1. McDonald back defending. A shot on and a good save by Oldweiler. Another save off the rebound. Another pad save from Oldweiler. And the Panthers clear trouble. But quickly turned over in the defensive end. Flyers still with offensive zone pressure. Oldweiler lost track of the puck behind the net, and he had him looking the other way. And now going the other way now is Fallon. He's got a breakaway chance. One-on-one. Fallon moving in. Toe drag, and he lost the puck. Dylan Partial with a good defensive play. Fallon has the puck again somehow. Skates get tangled between Fallon and Logan Pickens, and that'll end the offensive threat for Nicholas Fallon. Zachary Bishop moving the other way. In the defensive end, the Panthers. In the neutral zone. Coming away with it is Kuntz. Now Pageant. Dances around one man but lost the puck. Macheska. First time he's been on the ice in the third period. Now Pageant with his green bucket and gloves. Hit put on along the boards by Logan Kennedy. Puck held in at the point by Kuntz. Now it leaks into the neutral zone where it will be intercepted by Calkins, and he'll flip it over the head of Tyler Morefoot. 5-2 is the score here from Hillsborough, North Carolina. Here at the Elite Junior Profile Showcase, brought to you by GMU Sport, as well as Papa John's and Jimmy John's. Excuse me, not Jimmy John's, Jersey Mike's, I should say, of Hillsborough. Hunter Arsenault, he'll take the puck. Shot on by Nupp, and it is a save made by Fisher, but he didn't realize that he couldn't hold on to it. Nobody on the back door to clean things up for High Point. Cazzola in the neutral zone for the Panthers. Looking for Arsenault. Arsenault picks it up. Looking back for Cazzola, and the puck goes back into the neutral zone. Under 10 minutes left to go here in the final frame of Friday night. Backhand pass made by Gore, but nobody was on the other end of it. Put into the offensive zone by the Panthers. Egan loses the puck in the offensive zone. That one's back into the neutral zone. Trouble cleared by the Flyers. 8:48 left to go here in the period. Egan, he'll carry it across the blue line. Egan, a shot from the high slot, and a save and a cover made by Fisher. Michael Fisher has looked very, very good in his action tonight. 2 goals allowed and a decent number of shots faced. Face off, won by the Flyers, and they go the other way. It's a 2-on-2. Shot, glove save, but it leaks through. They score. Matthew Ernsting beats Ohlweiler on the glove side high, and it is now 6-2 in favor of the Flyers. It looked like Ohlweiler got some, if not all, of that puck. But clearly not enough as Ernsting went top shelf. And with 8:25 left to go here in the period, the Panthers are now down 4. Moving the other way with it now is Partial and the Flyers. That one trickles in to the crease of Ohlweiler, and he'll cover it up with 8:06 left. There you get a look at Sean Kelly, number 41 in white. He's going to be a big piece of this High Point offense this season. Going to get a lot of reps. And those reps, hopefully, will only increase as his time here in High Point advances. Flyers with the puck in the offensive zone. Puck rattles around in the high slot. And then it will flutter in on Ohlweiler, who'll swallow it up into his chest. Just under 8 minutes left to go here in the third. Face-off won by the Panthers. They'll bring it into the neutral zone. Center of the ice. Now in the corner, Kelly. Looking to the point and a pad save He then kicked it up into the glove, did Fisher. Face off, won by the Panthers. Cazzola, pad save, made by Fisher. Hit put on by Nupp. Calkins looking for Arsenault. Nupp. Looking back to the point for McDonald. But he'll turn it over in the offensive end. And moving the other way is Bishop. Turnovers have absolutely killed the Panthers tonight, as well as their special teams play. Cazzola at the blue line. He'll put it back into the neutral zone, where it'll be collected by the Flyers. And Gavin Hawkinson in the corner. Panthers take it in the defensive end. Stretch pass. Now back to the center of the ice. Cazzola trying to tic-tac-toe to the middle. Padgett and Macheska are neck and neck. Now Cazzola coming away with it. Cazzola turned it over and then promptly turned back over to Christian Kuntz in the neutral zone. And that one will go into the bench and out of play. 6:18 left to go here in the third. Face off, tied up both sides, but Kennedy comes away with it, and he's got it in the offensive zone for the Panthers. As there are now 6 minutes even left to go here in the game. That one rattles around the boards. It'll be picked up by Logan Pickens. Numbers for High Point for the first time in a while if they want them. It's Calkins who put the shot on, and it's blockered away by Fisher. Lewis off for a line change, and the puck is loose in their attacking zone. Kuntz. Now Padgett, who couldn't settle the puck. Lewis has it in the offensive zone, but they promptly turn it back over to Tim Fleury. Fleury and Kuntz, the two goal scorers tonight, on the ice at the same time for the Panthers. 5 minutes left to go in the contest. Stretch pass, this could be trouble, but it's too far out of the reach of Welninski. We're going to have an icing call, and I don't know that I agree with it. It looked like Ohlweiler was going to go play that puck. And you'll see him there. Ohlweiler making his first start for the Panthers, first start in his college career. The 6'5" freshman. And you got to think that he'll see some playing time in the regular season, but so will the other two returning goalies for the Panthers. Eric Smith and Sean Moreau both set to get a start at some point this weekend as well. And we're going to have a penalty call here. Looks like interference that's going to be called. I can't tell if it was on Tim Fleury or Matthew Ernsting. It could have been either one. Looks like it might be Fleury. Yep, the High Point penalty box is opening up for number 26 in white. And a power play that has been deadly for the Flyers is going to return to the ice. So with 4:41 left to go, it's 2 minutes up on the board to Tim Fleury for interference. Face-off is in the Lewis attacking zone. Face-off won by Morrow. In on Ohlweiler, and a collision between the noggin of Morrow and the left pad of Ohlweiler will result in a freeze and another face-off. Ohlweiler's made some great saves tonight, and he's allowed some not-so-great goals. The good and the bad, you got to take both with each other. And there's a good save from Ohlweiler. The variety that you'd like to see more of from him. And you know that he's got more in the tank as well. So he'll ice it again. Just 10 seconds gone on the power play so far. 4:31 left to go here in the game. And a hand pass ruled, as that'll cut the power play of the Flyers just a little bit short. They'll move the puck back out of the neutral zone, and it will be an offensive zone draw for the penalty kill unit, of the Panthers. And that's a penalty kill unit that has been doing better as the game has gone along. Cazzola, Nupp, Egan, and Calkins, the four on the ice for the penalty kill, the four letter wearers. 3 A's and a C. 4 minutes left to go. Morrow has it in the offensive zone to the high slot. Looking for a deflection down low. Can't find anyone. Morrow, high slot again. Slap shot on the near side, but it's fanned on by Partial. Behind the net, and the Lewis bench thought that they scored a goal, and there's somebody down behind the net. We're going to have some pushing and shoving. Looked like it was between Egan and Morrow. And it looks like the man down was Matthew Sharp for the Flyers. Couldn't quite see. Nevertheless, 1 minute and 3 ticks left on the power play for the Flyers on the interference called a Tim Fleury. 3:43 left to go here in the game. Keep you posted on the action set to go tomorrow here from the Elite Junior Profile Showcase. It will start with the University of North Carolina and East Texas Baptist at 3:15 p.m. Chris Lehman will be on the call with me again, and followed by Elon versus these Lewis Flyers at 6 o'clock p.m. Paul Conover will be on the call with me again for that one as well. And then the nightcap again will feature your Panthers at 8:45 p.m. against Denison, the Big Red. And then Sunday, it'll be an early start for that one. Make sure you get your coffee ready. 8:30 a.m. UNC and Lewis set to go here from the Orange County Sportsplex, followed by Elon and Denison at 11:15 a.m. And the quote-unquote nightcap is at 2 o'clock p.m. between High Point and East Texas Baptist. And East Texas Baptist is a team that made Elon look absolutely silly today. 7-1 was the final. And we're going to have a major penalty assessed. I'm not sure to whom. But this is going to be a 5-on-3 for Lewis. And I hope that I'm wrong in saying this, but I believe that it may have been Sean Egan who got the major penalty. I certainly hope that that's not correct. Because if it was, it's 5 in a game. And a power play goal for the Flyers, deflected in by Morrow. And that's a hat trick for number 9 in black and red. Seven to 2 is the score, and the 5-on-3 is over as quickly as it began. That is now the third lightning quick power play goal. Still, major penalty to kill off for the rest of the contest. So the Panthers will be down a man for the final 3 minutes and 20 seconds of this game. And I believe I was correct. I do not see Sean Egan on the bench. Good poke check there by Garrett Escala to clear the neutral zone. 2:55 left to go here in the final period of action. Escala with a hit along the boards. He's very quietly had himself a pretty decent game. And I hope in saying that, he'll let me take a look at his notes from American history today. In the neutral zone, Lewis will take it, and we've got another whistle. I think something might have been said. Didn't look like anything physical went down. And, yep, they're going to get number 28, Gavin Hawkinson, for a cross-check with 2:26 left to go. So that means that we'll play 4-on-4 for 2 minutes, and then the final 26 seconds of the game will be a major power play for the Flyers. Or maybe not, as now Escala is heading into the box too. So it is still a 5-on-4 power play for the Flyers, just coincidental minors. Calkins bodies off a man. Behind the net, the Flyers have it. Able to be picked up by Macheska. Cross-ice pass, and he scores! Matthew Ernsting with a power play goal, and it's now 8-2. .157 left to go in the period, and the Flyers might not be done yet. That pass looked like trouble the second it got through. Ernsting took his time to collect himself, take his shot, and he did not miss. Mercifully for the Panthers, there are under 2 minutes left to go in the period. And in this game, which has been a nightmare start for the white and purple. Dumped in by the Panthers. Logan Kennedy giving chase to Matthew Ernsting. Drop pass by Partial. He leaves it for Sharp, who started the scoring tonight. 10 goals in total. Makes this the highest scoring game of the night so far, with Lewis doing the heavy lifting in that respect. Matthew Sharp moving in. Sharp shoots it wide. Ernsting. Cross-ice pass looking for Sharp, but couldn't find him. Under a minute left to go here, 45 seconds to be exact. Behind the net, the Flyers have it. A player's helmet has been knocked off, and Kuntz put a hit onto him, and it looked like Morrow just dropped to the ice in self-defense more than anything else. So we've got 35.9 up on the clock here. Remains to be seen if we'll have any penalties come out of this. There are 4 men on the ice for High Point right now. It's Garrett Escala, Rob Cazzola, Jack Olson, who hasn't seen the ice in quite some time, and Sean Kelly. And the referees ushering Lewis back out to the ice. Again, trying to get the last 35.9 seconds of this underway. Ready to wrap up what's been a great day of hockey. A couple lopsided contests, but a great day of hockey nonetheless. It's good to get back out on the ice. And for us, it's good to get back in the booth. 31.9 left as we'll have another offensive zone draw for the Flyers. For what it's worth, there's a minute 49 left in the major penalty, which won't all run out before the end of the game. Now bringing it in is Escala. A shot on, glove save made by Fisher, and he finally covered it, and after a couple of seconds, the whistle will finally be blown. 20.2 left to go, 6-goal advantage for the Flyers. Coming into the period, it was 3. Since then, it's doubled. Clock winding down on the Panthers in this opening contest. In the neutral zone, taken by Olsen. Under 10 left to play. Partial. They'll try to pin it up against the boards and just let this run out. 2-1, and we are done here in Hillsborough today. Not the way the Panthers wanted to start their season, and the exact opposite for the Flyers of Lewis. To start the season 1-0 for the Panthers. It's a season opening loss. They start the year 0-1 for the second consecutive year. Final score in this one, 8-2. The Lewis Flyers come out on top, and that'll be it for what's been a great first day here at the Elite Junior Profiles Showcase in Hillsborough, North Carolina. Final scores for the day, East Texas Baptist 7, Elon 1, UNC 6, Denison 2, and Lewis 8, High Point University 2. That'll do it for me, Graham Tuck. And the action here tonight, I've got to go catch some sleep before we get this thing underway tomorrow. For Connor Disharoon, Charles Crowell, and Tyler Cohen helping out all day long. All of the teams involved, the referees, the off-ice officials, everybody that made this happen. Thank you and good night from Hillsborough, North Carolina.